feel like the more open I get into the harbor, the more windy and choppy it's going to be. So I don't really know what the hell I'm doing right now. Alright, so it's day 2 of my fishing trip, my solo fishing trip. And I'm about to head over to rent a boat for the day out of Charlotte Harbor. So I don't have much time to do an intro. I'm exhausted from last night from snook fishing. I got in late, so I got about 4 hours of sleep again. I'll just make up for that sleep later tonight, I guess. But I'm gonna go rent the boat for probably like 6 hours and try to fish the mangrove lines for reds and snook, trout, anything I get my hands on. I have a little bit more confidence doing this since I rented a boat before down in Tarpon Bay and did the same thing, cruised the mangroves, caught some nice reds, some snook. So that's the plan for today. I gotta head over there because I picked the boat up at 8 and it's almost 8. So alright, I'm gonna do a lot of GoPro recording today since I didn't get a chance to last night because it was night. So alright. My good buddy Tony last night that I met, who put me on the snook, who had the lights and all the gear. Really knowledgeable guy on how to catch those snooks specifically, and nice guy. Had a great time fishing with him last night. But it was funny because I asked him if he's going to come back tonight, you know, because he lives in Port Charlotte, which is, you know, 20-30 minute drive to where we were fishing. And I said, it's going to be a full moon, so if you come back tomorrow night, I'll be out here too, because you got the snook lights. And he said, what day is it, Friday? You go, oh no, too much traffic Friday. So basically he's not going to come out and do the one thing that he loves the most, which is what his words, because of traffic. So I just thought to myself, traffic, I'm from Los Angeles. It's funny how some people in Florida, what they consider traffic. Anyway, just thought that was funny. Alright, I'm super excited about this. Never rented a boat like this, 21.5 foot Key West, trolling motor, all the goodies, live well. Pretty cool. I'm excited. Trying to catch some red, snook, trout, anything else I can. So, pretty cool. Alright, I don't really know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of Charlotte Harbor. I can't really get to the mangroves because it's too shallow right now. The tide is not quite where we need it to be. And it's a good 20-30 yards of like 1 to 2 foot water. I can't get there with this boat. It's very windy and choppy. And I'm supposed to be headed straight to the end of this cape, but it's like it's taking forever, and I feel like the more open I get into the harbor, the more windy and choppy it's going to be, and I'm really not seeing any good spots for fishing because, like I said, the mangroves, as you can see, are, you know, it's 5 foot here, it drops off really quick to or goes up 1 to 2 feet. So I don't really know what the hell I'm doing right now. But it wouldn't be the first time. So I'm gonna try to figure this out. everything, especially fishing. You just sort of have to figure it out, trial and error. So I basically just came into the shallow area, killed the engine pretty early, so I'm just gonna troll in, so I don't, obviously now I'm just kind of drifting into the mangroves, which is not a bad deal. So if I can find the right little cuts and spots like that, maybe I can get on some fish and figure out how to make the boat stop from stopping. Anyway. It's probably a mangrove, but it's just nice to get a hit. Something's taking my shrimp. Let's see. It's definitely not a redfish or a snook. They would have popped it really big already. So, give a little pull back and see what happens here. Hey. Little snooky. That's cool. Little baby. Open up, little baby. Yeah, well. Alright, I am exhausted. Dealing with this trolling motor and trying to fish at the same time is just a nightmare. So, I just had one little hit underneath this mangrove, and it took me like 20 minutes to float back over the spot I needed to be in. Alright, I'm gonna call it for now on this spot. This is just too ridiculous. These mangroves, it's too difficult to manage with this boat. So I'm gonna take it closer to the ramp. I probably have about 45 minutes to an hour left, but it's just not worth it when you have only 4 hours of sleep. So I'm gonna take it closer in, see if there's any conditions over there that I like that aren't as miserable as this. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Well, I could be at work. But the problem is it really is not fun fishing alone like this.